What's up guys, welcome back to Michael's house, and in today's video we're going to talk about how to use a drain snake if you had a sewage backup in your house, and God forbid what to do if your drain snake is stuck. Feel free to fast forward to that section using the timestamps in my description. Giving a quick overview of my situation, I've already taken the toilet off and this is what my drain looks like. Unfortunately I don't have a clean out, so I decided to go through the toilet, and as you can see there's still standing water inside the line. I've let the system drain down for a day or so the water level isn't at the surface. You can see that the backup also came up in the shower, which is a sign it's a main line blockage as opposed to just a sink or a toilet or a shower blockage. To start, you want to move your drain snake into position about 2 feet from the drain. This model is an auto feed model, so it doesn't require manually pushing the line into the hole. I highly recommend this option to reduce the chance that that line gets wrapped around your hand, and it's also nice so you just don't have to touch that line any more than you have to. The next thing you're going to want to do is select the cutter head. I recommend first going in with a smaller, less aggressive head like the arrowhead on the far right to punch through whatever's in the hole, and then you can go in with a larger cutter like the one on the left to make sure you're cleaning up whatever's left in the pipe. Once that's done, push the line into the hole and plug in the cord. Next, make sure the drain snake is in forward mode by pushing the lever downward. Also make sure the switch which controls the direction of the drum is also pushed forward. Once that's done, we push the foot pedal to get the machine to start spinning the drum and accelerating that line down the hole. We want to make sure to let it go nice and slowly and not to force it. Eventually you should work through the clog, and as you see the water will gush down the line, signifying you've got through the clog. Unfortunately, since my water level wasn't that high, only I could see it looking in a bird's eye view. Once that's done, it's a good idea to run some water down the line to flush whatever you just dislodged further down the line. Then you want to continue the snake to keep pushing whatever's in there. Something else to consider, I would definitely be very careful and periodically check by going forward and reverse to make sure your line isn't stuck. Now unfortunately, if you do get stuck, here's something to try. My methodology for this was if it took rotation and forward pressure to get the line down, it makes sense that some backward pressure as well as rotation would get that line out. Now what you want to do is put the machine in reverse and push the handle of the machine backward and apply firm pressure. After this you want to run the machine and just let it keep going. You want to have this firm pressure but constant rotation, just keep going, and slowly but surely that line should come free. Now once you've pushed the bar back a significant amount, you can wheel the auger forward, recapture that line, and then repeat the process. I had to do this for about 10 minutes or so, and then once it got past the stuck point, the line came free like normal and I was able to run it in reverse and get the rest of the line. This is definitely a very slow process, and the gains you're going to make are in centimeters as opposed to the whole thing just busting free, so definitely take your time. It's hard to see in this video, but I can assure you, slowly but steadily that line is coming back. I highly recommend trying this method first. If you look on YouTube, a lot of other methods will suggest getting a winch line or using vice grips and manually pulling that line just straight out of the hole. But adding this rotation makes a lot of sense since, like I said, you wouldn't be able to get it in the hole without that rotation, so it makes sense you'd use it to get back out. There's also less risk that you're going to break your line and less risk that you're going to permanently bend it. Every now and then you want to make sure that your entire line is actually spinning and that it's not getting wound up. So to test this, take your foot off the foot pedal and make sure that once that drum stops spinning, there isn't any recoil spinning it back the other way. If this is the case, you want to put it back in forward position, advance the line, and then put it back in reverse and continue. At the end of this process, what came out was this mesh net. Now I have no idea how it got down there, but I'm sure glad that it's not down there anymore. Let me know in the comments section if this process worked for you. I wish you the best, take care, and this is Michael's house signing off. Thanks.